Hello, hello. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. How are you all? I'm here. Hello. I'm trying to move things around so I can. Hello, hello. Oh, that's not what I want to hear. Hi, guys. Hello, everybody. It's Wednesday. Yours truly in the studio. I'm Tracy Weinzaffel. I should say that. Why would I assume somebody knows who I am? Okay. So it's Wednesday, and we'll get started. It's only 5:23. I'm early, which never happens. My best friend lost her dog today, so I told her I would be available. Oh. Hi, Sandy in Carlsbad. You are my neighbor. Love my top. It's actually a dress. Oops, sorry. It's a dress. Hello. Thank you so much. Thank you. It looks like I dressed up. Yeah, it's a dress. I've been wearing a dress all day. It's so warm here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's so warm. I have to. Ooh la la. So it is Wednesday, and it is like the last. No, it's not the last week. It's the third Wednesday of the month. How do I know that? Because it's mixed media night. Oh, sorry. When I get excited, my bra starts flying out. Red lips to match. Yes. Hi, Darylyn. Hello, Jackie, Claudia, Lisa, Annette, Melissa, Cecilia. Let's see. Penny, Danielle. Oh, my goodness. Kitty. Hi. So I got lots to say. And cold and wet here. Oh, it's so. Carol, Granbury, Texas. I was just in there. I was just in Granbury, Texas. All right. So happy Wednesday. You guys, do y'all hear? I'm going to Texas again. Woo-hoo-hoo. Live retreat. We are over half sold. I think we're 3/4 of the way sold out. Thank you. I'll talk about all that stuff in a minute. It is 5:25. You are live here in my studio. Last night I stayed up and put away paint, cleaned my studio. All the notes that I had written for the past 6 months are all in a to-do list. I can prove it. It even, I think, says to-do list. So I consolidated everything. Who just said they're from Michigan? I'm originally from Michigan. And who just said they're at Wegmans? Who just said they're at Wegmans? Oh, I'm a huge wag. I thought you were at Wegmans. Charla, I'm from Michigan. So I'm also streaming this live in Your Artful Journey group, which are my peeps. And then I'm also streaming this in Art Journaling for Beginners. So I just want to say Art Journaling for Beginners, group members, my name is Tracy Weinzaffel. I hope we get acquainted. Central Michigan. I went to Michigan State. We got a turkey today. 3 lives today. Now that one I don't know. Did you get a turkey? Are you eating a turkey? All right. Hello, visiting my daughter and son-in-law in North Carolina. I was just there. I love it. Hello, everyone from PNW, Washington State. Oh, my God. I'm heading to New York, and I will be shopping at our lovely Wegmans. Oh, my God, you guys. When I went to North Carolina, I lived at Wegmans. All right, 5:27. Here's how Wednesdays go. It is free. You're not paying for it. If you don't want to listen to it, there's a mute button. This is how we share and connect And yes, Annette, Art Journaling for Beginners is a free group. You can join there. We are now the owners of Art Journaling for Beginners, so we announced that last week. So mid-Michigan here. Okay, yeah. I'm a Michigan girl, originally born and raised, and then I bought a one-way ticket when I graduated from college. Go Green, Michigan State, and then I moved to San Diego, California. You are live in my studio, 5:30 p.m. If that big red live button is in one of the corners, and we're going to paint in approximately 15 minutes. My channel, my world, my life. We're going to share everything that's going on. If you don't really want to listen, I'll see you in 15 minutes. And there are, I believe, captions that go along the bottom. So everybody, I just have so many things to share, and I'm going to start from the bottom. I'm going to start from the top. It's 5:29. I am not. Debbie Bennett said it's Tracy time. We can begin. You're gonna want to hear these announcements. I'm just gonna say this. I'm loving the group chat we have going about my poor friend's doggy. So tonight is dedicated to Spanky, the crossing over the Rainbow Bridge. My best friend just lost her puppy. Her baby. All right. So anyway, I love you, Janet. You know that. All right. So let's chit chat about things. What is going on right now in this little studio that I like to call home? First off, if y'all have seen lately, I've been painting shoes. I should have gotten my son's, but I think the last 2 Saturdays so I painted these, other hand, everything is backwards. Hi Lisa with 2 S's. So I painted these. This is an online workshop. Oops, that's on my piece of paper. I'm going to give the link to this. It's online. It's not included, your Artful Journey members, this is not included in your membership because it's outside of the art journal. It's pretty outside the art journal. Here's what we're painting. The supply list is minimum. It is live Tuesday night. It is recorded. You can catch it over and over and over again. All right. You'll never look at shoes the same. Yes, I painted these the following weekend. I've worn these a couple times, and everybody says, "Where did you get those shoes?" I love that comment. And I said, Amazon? No. I made them. I painted them. And then this past weekend, you might have caught, I really like to teach in live time and share in live time. I painted a pair of shoes for my son. He didn't really want the flowers. I don't know why, but he didn't. So he kind of gave me free reign to do what I would like to do with them. And I ended up, I should have brought them in, but I didn't. At free reign, so I painted them. I asked him his favorite colors. We talked, and I splattered them all with paint. It was so messy in here. And just to be clear, there is an art of splattering. I'll try and share some of it tonight if I can get to that. But I ended up really splattering myself, my remote control, my phone, my iPad, my computer, my desk, my floor, my outfit. And about 10% went on the shoes. About half of the way in, I finally got a really good method, and it was sure safe. So that was really good. So the shoe class is on Tuesday live. Do not worry, it is recorded. You can watch it over and over and over again. Okay? I did have a splatter box, Donna. I did. I recorded the process. It doesn't matter. I had a box, I had a shield, but it just didn't matter. It just went everywhere. Yeah, I really got the science of it down, and I went through stencil brushes, toothbrushes. I am a really good splatterer now. Like, now I got it. It was but I was wearing it. The first shoe, it was on me. Okay, so then I figured out, well, maybe I should reverse this process, but there was an art to that. Enough about that. All right, and then moving on, that was announcement number 1. That was just shoes. Announcement number 2 is I'm live. I'm having a live retreat in Texas, November 5th through the 7th, I believe. Yes, Christine, I do remember that paint tank, and it was great. I believe we are over half sold out. I think we're 3/4 of the way sold out. Once we're sold out, that's it. We're done, kaput. Okay, it is November 5th through the 7th. I'll give you the link to that. I don't need sound effects, I guess, during this. I'm going to give you links to that. I can't believe it. I always have this saying, sometimes you're at the cool kids table, sometimes you're not. You feel like life is beating you down. I go through that a lot, and I'm like, we put this retreat out there. I said, who on earth would sign up for it? So amazing. I cannot wait. The more we talk about it, I'm going to give you just a little bit of, what can I spoil you with? There are giveaways. There are swag bags. We have sponsors. I guess I could say who the sponsors are. I think I could say sponsors. Yes. I'm going to give you a hint. One's on the wall. Deco Art. Thank you, Deco Art. Dynasty Brush. Thank you, Dynasty Brush. Jelly Arts. Thank you, Jelly Arts. Dare to be Artsy. Thank you, Dare to be Artsy. And I've got some more, but they're surprises. So, thank you. We have not 1, but 2 guest teachers. I won't talk about that until after Monday because we're having a powwow on Monday morning and I don't want to jinx anything. But I just want to tell you, I have 2 guest teachers who are going to join, so you don't have to deal with me the whole time. I'm thinking of every possible little minute detail. There's going to be a small list that you have to bring. Like your favorite brushes. I'm going to be teaching a denim class, so I'm going to ask you bring your own denim because that would be a nightmare for me to supply. And that can be like a Goodwill purchase. I don't care. So let's just say that I am beyond thrilled to have this opportunity again in my life because I really felt like that was gone. And I would never return to it. I do remember saying to a friend, I'm never going to paint again. Well, guess what, baby? Tracy Wines Apple is incorporated. We're going to make it. So I just want to thank you for that. For those of you who signed up, for those just want more information, we are limited the number of people. It is at Gallery 101 in Fort Worth. You're going to meet the amazing owners, Joy, Jimmy Joe Jenkins, and Bradley, who are just amazing artists and own a gallery. And I just can't wait. I cannot wait to be teaching again. Of course, I've been waiting. I'm going to Oklahoma the week before, and so I get that as well. So it just, yeah, what a loss if you never had painted again. I know. It's really hard. That was a real hard time in my life. But I came back, and sometimes like a phoenix, you rise a little bit stronger, and you just need to put a little bit of giddy up and go, and you're giddy up and go. A lot of you have put the giddy up in my go. Oh my God, it looks like an amazing venue. All of my family is in Dallas suburbs. So yes, for those of you who are emailing me and telling me this location, we're going to do this again. But you have to start somewhere. You have to plant the seed. You have to see if it works. What if nobody would have bought a ticket and there was just me and 2 other people painting? I would have been fine. But that's just the way I operate. I thank God for everything in my little world. And that's what's happening. So that is the retreat. It is not too late to sign up. I had somebody today who said they missed it. You didn't miss it. But once the seats are sold out, they're sold out. It is Friday is the meet and greet from about 5 to 7. You'll be meeting and greeting each other, myself, my team. Anne will be there, my business partner, Donna. We've got plus ones, I'm sure, that will be there. And then on Saturday, we dig deep. We're going to start with morning meditation. I have a meeting on Monday about that, so I'm excited. And then we're going to have a guest teacher come in, and then we'll close out the day. We have a VIP dinner with yours truly, so you can see I don't chew with my mouth full. In fact, I probably won't eat, and will get my food to go because that's how I roll. Hi from Dallas. I will see you at the retreat. Donna, will I do another retreat on the Easter Coast? I think you mean the East Coast. Absolutely. I will consider all areas that are central. If you build it and they come, that's my motto. I just feel so blessed that anybody wants me to do this again. I swore at the last retreat, I'll never do this again. But that's, I also had twins after I said that. So I can't wait. I can't wait to paint with you all. And I feel blessed that that opportunity has arisen. And then Sunday, I don't know the exact time it goes to because I don't have the schedule. I want to say 2 o'clock. Breakfast and lunch is dinner. Breakfast and lunch are included on Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. Sorry. And, Kellyanne just paid for the shoe class. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. So that's what's going on. Okay. Now, do you want the big news? That was big news. I got bigger news. I got news. Okay, that was my drum roll. Mark your calendars for August. Calendar, please. I want to say the first week. It is. It's the first week of August. August 7th and 8th. Who remembers the art parties, which I'm going to say was really the beginning of so much. It was the beginning of COVID. Y'all love the art parties. We've done 2. We've done, the first art party was in March, right when COVID hit. It was thrown together in less than 2 weeks. It was free. Nope, Connie, you want to mark your calendar for August 7th and 8th. 7th and 8th. Because this time, this is what I think this was my little thing. We're having another art party, but we're going to have it over a weekend. It's not going to go 24 hours, so don't worry, y'all can rest, because the first art party we did was 24 hours. This is kind of our goodbye to summer art party. That will be officially released and announced Monday, but I have a really big mouth and I have 4 more minutes to fill in. So I get to talk about it. I'm going to talk about it. And by the way, it's my art party weekend. And my business partner and I came up with a list. We went down the list. Every artist that we asked pretty much right away said yes. Huh? Is that how you met me? Y'all, might be how you met me. We're having another art party. I don't want to say how many teachers. I think that many. Today we had like 15 or 16. I don't want to say. I have so much. I'll kick it off on Saturday morning with a live morning meditation. I am always tempted to prepare it, but I'm not going to prepare it. Hi, Nadine Beanie. I miss you. Okay. So if that's how you found me through the art party, we're bringing it back for the free art party weekend. I hope it's free. It is free. Okay. We had the 24-hour art party, and then we had the 12-hour art party. Thank you, Loretta. I didn't remember how many hours. we're now going to have an art party weekend. And then we're going to take this art party weekend, but it's August 7th and the 8th. Everything is recorded. We'll talk about it next week. I will give you the signups. I will make an announcement. I'll stand on a mountaintop. It is free. And we have so many talented people. Can you get the art party on replay? Lisa with 2 S's, the prior art parties are closed. So that is done and gone. The next art party will be, I think it's accessible for, I want to say 60 days. It might be 30, but I think it's 60. So next art party is an art party weekend, and you'll have a new artist on the hour who will be teaching. And let me just tell you, some of the most amazing artist friends of mine, we just went in there and asked, would you do this? And they're doing it. So we're bringing, the art party is back. Woo, woo. Okay. It's kind of like an end of summer, close it out art party. And I, by the way, I'll start it with morning meditation, but I'm doing a mixed media piece. So I've already been planning that. So I'm going to do mixed media. I'm going to mix it up. Guess what tonight is? It's mixed media night. If y'all don't know it, I love mixed media. It's from the environment I came from. I used to teach it. It is going to be a lot of fun. Let's see. Deborah said lots of new paper. Not sure what that means, but the art party is not all on paper. Hint. Like, mine's not going to be, I don't think. All right. So, I decided something, since every third Wednesday is, hold on, I'm looking. Every third Wednesday is mixed media night. I'm just going to start a mixed media pad of paper. I might have to adjust my camera. So I might have to raise this up. I don't know what size this is, but I decided to, I don't know if I've decided. Yes, I've decided. I've decided. What size is this? 8 by 11, I think. I think it's actually 8.3 by 11. Okay. So this, I'm going to kind of dedicate this to mixed media because I get lost in my books trying to figure out, like, I want to say this was mixed media, but I don't remember. I don't remember. Can we get hints of what we need to gather for these parties? Sorry, Donna, we don't require that of the teachers. We roll them one after another. If the teacher decides to share that in the group prior to that, it'll be available. But other than that, I can't make that promise. These artists are donating their time. So I don't put a lot of, I don't know which ones are mixed media pieces, but I know this is by chance. I think this was. So I decided I'm going to keep a separate book so that I kind of can keep track. All right. Love my dress. Thank you. Thank you. Stitch Fix, if you need to know. I'm a stitch fixer. All right. I got a really stubborn bra that's not cooperating. So let's see if I can adjust this camera. Yep, I have to rise this camera up. Okay. Oh, good. Anne is already sharing. I got to stand up. I'm sweating too, so I got to just rise this up. So just ignore my little fat arm for a minute. All right. Now I just want to make sure you can see all of this before I go. There we go. I think you don't need my remote in the photo, do you? If anybody gets bored and wants to watch, I'm thinking this might be too big. Hold on. Let me reconsider. I've got many a journal to choose from. It's not like I have one. That's it. Oh, is this better? Let me just check. I like to be able, for once, I'm going to have the conversation that size does matter. Ooh, this is like my special book. Why do I feel like maybe a special book is okay to use? And this is actually, you know what? I'm going to use this book. So, pardon me. You get to look at my fab again. Hold on. I'm just going to go lower it. Okay. I should have decided this all ahead of time, but of course that's not going to happen. There we go. And I'll talk about this book. I'll add it to the resources page if it works out. If it doesn't and everybody hates this. The good news is this is, I think it's square. It's kind of 8 by 8. So this is what I'm going to use. And it's mixed media night, so I'm going to turn the autofocus off. All right. Let's begin. I'm just going to, because I want to protect what's going on over here. I'll share this book if everything turns out, but if it doesn't turn out, then I won't go into detail because I'm going to be... I actually have these for sale. All right, let's paint. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you saw the unboxing on Saturday, but Deco Art, I have all their new colors. So I thought I would use those, okay? I'm still going to take this off, even though I don't have to, but I feel like I want to. And this is watercolor paper. I know, not typical for mixed media, but it's my book. I'll do what I want. So hopefully this tape will come up after we're done. Hopefully everything I'm going to do is going to work because I haven't actually technically worked in this book before. So there's a lot of firsts, but I'm a firm believer in let it go. And it's just a piece of paper. If it doesn't pan out, then it doesn't pan out. We'll live. We'll live. It's a piece of paper. We'll move on. This is part of my day. My computer at work had been down for a day and a half, so you know, I'm just letting it go tonight. Tonight, I always put an intention when I art journal. My intention is for my lovely best friend who's dealing with the loss of her baby, Spanky, such a cute puppy because now she has another one. She has another dog, and so they've been together. Spanky was 13, so Lily is left behind, and I'm just sad. All right, now this is watercolor paper, but I am going to gesso this. Does anybody know what I'm working on, or does anybody have any thoughts? I do. I kind of pulled an old book of mine out. I'm not going to show you. I'm not going to show you because that will influence your thought. Okay, so this is gesso. It's not a liquidy one. This is Deco Art Media. I try to answer as many questions as I can. Look at this brush. Somebody needs to rinse her brushes off. I am going to gesso this for the mere purpose of we're going to layer. Mixed media is layers. All right. But we're going to need some texture on this. How does one get texture? Well, we'll find it. You can use stencils. And normally I would use like a crackle medium or a texture paste. Gesso will work if it's not a liquidy gesso. We're going to see how well. This is my first time using this book. It was sent to me as kind of an experiment of sorts. And they asked if I would like it. I won't answer that until I actually get through this book, like so. So why don't I just hold my... So you can get gesso with, or you can get texture with a lot of items. This gesso is rather thick, so I can use it. It'll dry quick. You know, whenever you demo mixed media and you try to get it in 45 minutes, because these demos are free. By the way, I had somebody critique my demo, which I love. I love constructive chit-chat, but these are free. So remember, I can't deep dive in these. I can't talk about crackles and wait for a half an hour for it to dry in the sun. I can't do that. The reason I can't do that is because this would turn into paint drying. Now, when I teach mixed media, which I do, we do make the time, and I think about the drying time. But this is a free demo. I haven't eaten dinner. I mean, woe is me. I'm not complaining. I'm just telling you that this is how it goes. All right. So I'm just justifying how I try to make up and not be here all night because I'm hungry. But I love you all for coming, and I love that it's something that we do all together. And by the way, if you like my demos and you like what I'm doing on Wednesdays, please share this on your page. I never asked that, but I realized that by not asking that, I was watching someone who I really love, and she was like saying, share it. And I was like, why wouldn't I just say that? So I'm going to say it. Oh, it's hot in here. All right. I'm looking for a stencil. Woo! I'm just going to pull something out that I have handy. Oh, I have this one handy. Should I do an 8x10 one? Ooh, this might be good. Ew. Never thought of this. Look at this. Every one of these could be a flower, couldn't it? It could be, right? Like, couldn't I? Or could I pick and say this one, this one, this one, this one? What do you think? That's a Jelly Art stencil. Well, I just decided. All right. Oh, thank you, Marty. All right. Now, I don't know if this is going to work. But we're going to try it. If it doesn't work, oh, my tribe brightens every freaking day of my life. By the way, my tribe, we've got your Artful Journey members. We have Friday is what? Morning meditation. All right, so I was kind of thinking about random flowers throughout, and like these could be the middles. What do you think? With some texture in there, I think. Doesn't have to be every one. Yeah, I don't know. This is the exact opposite direction of where I thought I was going to go with this, so let's just do it. This is a palette knife, and yep, I'm going to do this. Now, I would love to use a crackle in this, but crackles are really tough with a heat gun. A texture paste, but again, it's going to be dry time, so we're going to just hope and pray that whatever I do in this instance is going to dry. And we can just, oh, by the way, I can flatten anything out. I can flatten anything out I want. That's what it's my party, and it's my page, and I'll cry if I want to. Thank you, guys. I know, by the way, a lot of what I do is, people ask me all the time, do I practice what we're going to do? The answer is no. I think about it all day. Like, I'll go, okay, I want to do, houses or, something, or sunsets or something, but I generally do not, or flowers, which I love the comment, is that all you paint? Well, I love it. So, first time here, but how fun is this? Sheridan, I look forward to more demos in the future. Cheryl, you don't even know how this is going to turn out. This could go to heck in a handbasket, and you're going to be like, yeah, I don't know why I watched that, but I decided that I was using the whole stencil because I'm talking. This is called Let It Go, Let It Go. Okay, so I'm just going to do that because, and this is great because hopefully you can see everything. How often, oh, Julie, you are asking the best question ever. How often do you open the doors for new members? Once or twice a year. When is the next one, you're going to ask? Okay. I don't know the answer to that. Let's hope there's text. Oh! Okay, you guys, this may not be flowers. This just might be a background of something. I don't know. I love it, though. Okay, can you all see it? What do I do with this stencil? It's got, okay, I'm going to throw it in the trash can and I'll pick it out when I'm done. I hope. Yes, your Artful Journey members, they are my deep dive. We have private sessions, private lessons. We have different techniques every month. So, yep, I put it on really thick, so I'm going to take this heat gun. I know these do look like planets. What if we're just doing, wait a minute. I feel like, okay, I want to, like, these do look like planets, but maybe I smooth this back. So right down in here can be some sort of, I want to do this because I get to. I want to put some sort of saying right down here, or a word maybe, which I don't normally do on my artwork, but it's easier on a smooth surface. So I erased it. All right. Maybe this is Under the Sea. Well, this is definitely proof that you don't need to practice what you're doing before, because what was in my brain was not this. It's good that I just let it go. I like something kind of relatively smooth if I'm going to stamp or do something, but these could be something. Let's just be open-minded. I think that's one thing that when I came back to art, and I respect those artists who do lots of classes and have their supply list and they know exactly what they're doing. I feel like sometimes I create out of just the space I'm in, but I always make these videos. They go to my YouTube channel, so you guys know that you can hit subscribe on my YouTube channel. You can watch me and mute it and be watching, Netflix. But I wanted to take the pressure off of me of having to have this perfect video every time. Now, normally I would do this. You do want to kind of throw, oh, that's not going to work. All right, well, that's okay. Oh, Cheryl, thank you. It works for some people, but most people want their supply list, and so we're just going to see what happens. This was not in the plan. Now, let's talk about drying and curing. I am drying this. This is not curing. If you want to, let's think about this, and I'm gonna show my face for a second. This means more editing. Okay, so when you dry stuff, it's dry to the touch. When you cure stuff, it means it lays for days and it sets from the inside out. I'm drying it from the outside in. I'm causing that little bubble over the top to be dry, but what's inside isn't dry. So just remember that. When you're doing what I'm doing, I am moving the system up a bit. I will answer that question. By the way, that is a Jelly Art stencil. I love this stencil. If you want to order from Jelly Arts, you can use my discount code and save. It's Tracy W. I used a stencil for that. I can link it when I'm done. But see, yes. No, this is not texture paste. I use gesso. This is not texture paste. I don't want to tell people what. So if I was using texture paste, that would take a little bit more dry time. And I don't want to do dry time. I'm not in the dry time mood. You're welcome, Linda. All right. Of course, mixed media time I should give myself. All right, so what I don't want to do is I don't want to start painting and have this blow right away, because I'm just like, I'm going to go into this. And now I might change my colors too. All right, maybe I'm not gonna. I wanted to use the new colors by Deco Art. See, they're not even open yet. Let me open a couple of them. This is what I call like my mad scientist moment, where I just want to explore and see what happens. What colors? Oh, God, I don't know. Now, I'm really akin to this Poetic Plum. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I find it, I know you can turn the lid the other way, but I just do a little slit up the top with an X-Acto knife, and these come right off. Y'all fight with these, and I know you can go the other way with the label. It never works for me, so I'm not that good. All right. So I just opened up a few of the new colors. I'll chit-chat about them as I go along. So this is gesso. This is the Deco Art Media. I do have it on my resources page. All right. Let me entertain. All right, you know what? I'm going to pull that gesso brush out. Look at that wet goodness. Yeah, who cares about that? Let's, what do we, oh, wait a minute. Vivid blue. Okay. You know what? We're talking galaxies. We're talking bubbles. We're talking under the sea. That's where the conversation keeps going. So. Ooh. All right. Golly. Really good seal jobs. All right. This is my palette. I'm going to start with this. This is new, celery shoot. Now you want to make sure to mix up your paints. I'm just kind of pulled these paints out because I put them all away last night. And this is called Jewel Green. Kind of want a little bit more of a teal, but that's okay. Let's see what happens. And this is Vivid Blue. Okay? Those are the three colors I decided to go in this background. I've never used them. They're straight. I've never, oh, and I'm standing up. I have no apron on, so we're going to, this does look like celery. Okay, it does look like celery. Just got to make sure I'm, there's two things I would like to do in life. I would like to name a paint, number one, and I would like to name nail polish. Like my favorite company is OPI. They have the best names for paint ever. And like she's not really a waitress, has to be the best. It used to be my favorite red color, but my kids told me I was too old to wear red, and I looked, yeah, they gave me their comments on that. So yes, I'm not rinsing my brush. This is the same gesso brush that I used a minute ago. You're not going to spontaneously combust if you use the gesso that's in it with the water and all that good stuff. It'll just kind of, you'll just find a way to blend it, okay? That's what we're going to do. God, if I could just paint like this all the time in my life where I just let it go, that would be so amazing. All right. Oh, the green color is called Jewel Green. There we go. And I'm not gonna, now, if this gets too dark, you know, you can overshoot it with, you know, more of that celery, which looks a little bit like a yellow to me, but it does have green in it. So, I don't know what we're shooting for on this page. You know, am I going to draw a bunch of flowers? I don't know. Maybe. 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 Okay, by the way, there's no teal in this. Is anybody breaking out in hives? Because I feel like I am. And I'm just going to go back and forth until I hit the point where I go, this really looks ugly, or you can carry on. So, or until there's no more paint on this palette, because I do have to dry it. I'm loving all the texture, though, I have to say. And you see, I'm pulling it back and I'm going forward. I'm pulling it back, I'm going forward. I do have a plan. No, I don't have a plan. I just, sometimes it's just like, what do you feel? You see, I went forward, I pulled it back, and now I'm like pulling it all back. And that blue is really amazing to me, this vivid blue. I'm not going to pick it over my teals, but. All right, now, here's what's going to happen. I blended that. Yep. Okay, now we're going to go hit that jewel tone again. Okay. And it's hitting too much of that green because I'm not a. All right. Okay. This color I love. It's the Poetic Plum. Yeah. Okay, Poetic Plum. Let's see what you got. What do you have for me, Poetic Plum? Now, why am I drying this? Because I liked how that all went together. Do you see? I just worked it together. I'm really hoping the tape will come off this paper after we're done. All right, I grabbed another brush. Hey, did you guys see from the brush guys? I have brush sets. Okay, this is Poetic Plum. I'm so far in love. Right here, we're in love. Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. We're good. We are forming a relationship as we speak. Yep. Mhm. Oh yeah, we're good. Thank you, Poetic Plum. Yep, that's exact. Oh, and I got it on my little ruffly parts. This is a lot to take care of. This is gonna bug me. I got it on my little ruffly parts. All right. Yep, I'm that crazy. But hold on. That's what they make gesso for. So I'm taking gesso over my little. There we go. Done. Fixed. It doesn't need to be perfect. I do love the Poetic Plum, I'm going to say. Now, if any of that got out of hand, remember that vivid blue? I've never worked with any of these colors, so I was a little afraid, but you can always go back. It's the great thing about layering. Okay? Done. I'm not going to overwork this because I know I'm going to overwork it. I'm going to be really mad at myself. Now, if you remind me, I'll take a photo when I'm done of all the colors I used, but maybe not. What are we feeling? Are these, oh, it's so much pressure to make these like flowers, but maybe not. It's 612. How about quickie flowers? All right, I agree with you. I just need this to be dry. Now I can do this one of two ways. I can do it with a Sharpie or I can do it with a liner brush and show you what quick and down and dirty and easy this is. The Sharpie might not get along. I can use a Posca paint pen too. I could do that. Or I could just pick up a liner brush and do some whimsical liner brush work. You take your pick. It would be something like this because I'm using acrylic paint. I am going to seal this before we're done. I'm hoping we're going to be done at 6:30 so that I can I would like to do some whimsical liner brush is what I'd really like to do. I love it as it is too. I would actually leave it, put some little saying on here and call it a day. But part of me is saying, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do just a liner brush. I'm going to get some, now I'm going to do the best I can. And I'm going to try and make this as quick as possible. How about that? We'll do a little bit of before I change my mind, I'm just digging in. So this can be done with a Posca pen. It can be done with a Sharpie. And the one thing about the Sharpie is not going to get along with wet acrylic. It is not going to get along with wet acrylic. So don't try it. They won't be friends. You're going to have to wait until it's dry. Got it? What did I say about being quick and easy? That's not me, by the way. So, oops. So this is a liner brush. This is some fluid acrylic. All right. And I'm not going to cover every one, even though I have a lot of them. I'm going to do it. So don't feel committed when you see like, oh, this should be a flower, this should be a, no. Make your own, okay? Make your own way in life. So this thing is so large that I'm going to do this. We're not even going to pay attention to where that is. Oh my God. Does this remind you of? Who has known me since Mixed Media Monday days? I'm still not convinced that that's not some sort of saying or something. When we would just let it go and we would see. No, I don't know what that is. Oh, there's another one over there. It's like they're blistering with flowers. Okay, I'm not going to worry about this one, but I'm going to make this. This reminds me, only better reception of those times. And you ever think that whatever you've been doing in life was preparing you for what you were going to do? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's going to be something. Oh my God. Yes. So I met so many of you, and thank you for continuing to believe that I could carry on and do something ever in my life. Now, I'll find a way to fill this all in. But this guy has to be something. What are you? What are you? Talk to me. You are. Oh, you are this. You are this. You guys ever talk to your art and say, please show yourself? Please show the good side of yourself today. Because I saw the bad side of you last week. Yeah. Maybe everything you're doing lines you up for what you're supposed to be doing in life. I don't know. Oh, maybe you're. Oh, wait. I know what you are. No, you're not that. I don't know who you are. Oh, I know what you are. Oh, this is the flower within. Look at that. Okay, you guys, this is kind of the point that I have not looked up and realized, is there a question? Are you gaining anything from this? I'm using a liner brush, a fluid acrylic, and I'm letting what's here just kind of lead me. I hope it leads me well. Oh, go. Like this has another layer of something. Okay, good. All right. The one thing I would like for you to gain from this is the let it go. The don't look at the pattern that was there. I think we've all realized that is gone. Um, and don't worry about that. I'm going to pull out white at the last minute with this. Um, Now I really need something down here, so forget that saying. It's bumped. It's been bumped. Oh, there we go. I need something down in this corner. The saying is gone. So I'm going to do another little. This is going to be all about the texture. And then I'm going to, there's nothing on here that can't be, I'm going to use a brush on acrylic and I'm going to make it gloss. I'll throw some white in here. Now I'm going to darken up the edges and then we're going to call it a day. We're just going to say that this became Now, hopefully, you guys are realizing, watch the way I'm holding the liner brush. I can do this with a Posca pen. I can do this with a Sharpie. When you use mixed media, you just have to be mindful of the fact that those items that are below need to dry. And do you notice I'm making like repeated passes, so nothing is, like it's not meant to look perfect. Wait a minute. Darla made a comment. Thank you for holding that liner straight up and not laying in your hand. Oh my goodness. I like never want you to ever, Darla gave me the liner homework. Always make sure that the tip of the brush is doing the work, holding the paint, not you pressing into it. Don't lean. This is the one time, ladies, you don't want to lean into it. Now, normally my demos are, we go quick and easy. Now I know I'm kind of just extending that a bit. But I don't care. It's my channel. Oh, wait, I'm running out of light though. I did notice that. Hold on, I gotta put a little light on the matter. I'm running. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. This is why I have a ring light in here. Sorry, let's put a little light on the subject. I should have had this on earlier. I hope that's better. All right. Let's not get obsessed with the way things are going. I'm just going to draw a bunch of little, okay, this is a paint pen, so, ooh, this paint pen is coming out so thick. Okay, is that better lighting-wise? Oh, that thing is so thick. So let's bring it down a bit. Sorry. Oh, wow, I got lots of miscellaneous pens in this thing. All right. Oh, this is too thin. That little bear is too thin. Here it is. Oh, never opened it. Sorry. All right. So this is a Posca pen. This is a paint pen. I love them. They have their limitations, and I think there's nothing better than taking your acrylic paint and controlling it and doing what I just did and making it look like that. I'm just filling the middle of this in. I just want to paint all night long. Sorry, I should have put the light on earlier, but this is the time of year where the sun's setting in my studio, so I have to close. I didn't, my lighting team is lagging lately. Okay. Wait, my lighting team is me. All right. So let's take, a lot of this paint is real thick. All right, I'm sorry, I will look at comments. Oh, one thing I love about mixed media is all the texture. So this, what I'm doing right now, like this pen is just going over, okay, all the little ridges. I love that. I need this to be dry because I'm going to do one other thing. Well, two other things. I got white in the lineup. I can do white in the liner brush. I got a Posca pen here too. But I'm going to take, this has to be dry for what I'm going to do. Has to be dry. All right. Are you dry? Are you dry? Are you dry? Pretty much. All right. Yep. Okay. I could do this one of two ways. I could take some Payne's Gray with a light, dry brush. This is a stencil brush. This is archival ink. This is why I was saying I need this to be dry. Hold on. I'll know if it's dry in a minute. Yeah, it's pretty dry. I'm going to dust over the top of everything. And the reason I'm going to dust over the top of everything is because all of that texture that is in there, if I'm just dusting with the black, it's going to emphasize that. So I want to, yep, there we go. Thank you. Oh, yeah. And we're almost done. It's 6:28, I know. So I want to emphasize all this texture. And I am going to use a gloss. I'm tempted to use one of the new iridescent Duraclears that were sent to me, but I'm not much of an iridescent girl, but we can see how it turns out. But I'm really like dusting over the top of this, and what I'm doing is like literally emphasizing all of that texture that was in there. I don't know if you can see that, but the thing about mixed media that I love the most is when somebody goes, wow, it's like your art, like I just want to feel it. That's something that means a lot to me. Okay, so I am legit happy that I took the stencil in the direction I did it in. I'm just gonna, I don't know why, but this flower just looks, it looks sad and incomplete to me. You're not sad. Yeah, there we go. You're just a rose waiting to pop. I'm just scribbling. Oh. Okay, good. Now I'm going to add some white. I'm going to add some white, and now I'm going to probably find that with a liner brush I can, and some, hopefully my white, oops, sorry, that's paint. Yeah, there we go, perfect. Never leave your liner brush in water. Take it out. Believe it or not, I feel like I have more control when I do the white with a liner brush. I can control the pressure that I'm putting on this versus a marker that might decide to spit out at that time. But and do you see I load the brush and let the brush, this is my personal, I don't know, this, I'm not a professional anything. I let the brush get as much paint off of it as possible, just as I'm going along. I cannot wait. I'm almost tempted to use, I'm almost tempted to use the, this iridescent Duraclear they sent me. Does anybody want me to do that? I can, I'm not really like a enchanted forest kind of like, I don't know. Like glitter and I don't really do our thing. But they did send me an iridescent, they sent me several, thank you, Decor. They sent me several iridescent, what do you call it, varnishes I mean, it might almost be kind of cool because iridescent, it reflects the light. I don't know. It's going to be out of my wheelhouse, let's be clear, but I'm willing to go there. I mean, this is the beginning book of the next chapter of my journey in life, so why don't we just embrace it and glitter the heck out of it? I'm kidding. I'm not going to be that person. It's only a piece of paper. Okay. Now, I'm not going to really, you can overboard it with the white. I don't know. This is a mixed media piece. I don't really want to. There we go. Let's see what they sent me. And then, what? It's just a piece of paper. And then we'll just take the. We'll just see. Yes, all right. You guys are throwing that. It's just a piece of paper quote of mine in my face. But that's okay. So let's see. I have them right here. And let's see. Oh, gal. What did I just say? It says glitter varnish. Galaxy varnish. What? All right. Iridescent varnish. Okay, this one is turquoise, which makes me happy. This one is violet. That's okay. I'm going to let you pick. Oh, God. I think I'm going to throw up on myself. Glitter varnish? All right. Well, I know. Great idea. Okay. Vote turquoise iridescent or galaxy varnish. Oh, they. There's nothing like being real. Galaxy or iridescent? Oh my God, you're gonna say galaxy, aren't you? All right. Oh God, I'm just gonna sit here. Okay, it's teal or galaxy. Teal or galaxy. Okay, oh, turquoise would make me happy. Turquoise. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Okay, I don't know if I would be able to do that. It's just a piece of paper. All right. I have had more fun tonight. Thank you, Decor, for the. I'm looking for a brush that is not hardened because I haven't rinsed my brushes off in 6 months. All right, iridescent it is. Oh, is that dry? Let's. No, I went with the paint it like you just don't care method. Oh, lucky duck. I hope this turns out. And then we're going to take this off because I always tell you I'm going to finish this. And art doesn't have to take 72 days. It just needs to come from the heart. All right. Oh, gal. Let's just commit to this. All right. You want to read the instructions. Done. No, I'm kidding. Shake gently. Apply with a soft, flat brush and allow to dry before. Okay, yeah, we're not going to do any of that. All right. Yeah, we're not going to do any of what that just says. Here we go. Everybody, this is the iridescent. Oh. Yes, I don't. I have a philosophy in life. If at first you mess it up, do it again. So let's just go for it. Yeah. All right. Let's just please, please, please be pretty. That might have been too much. You know what Darla's saying right now? You might want to use that palette that's right next to you, hon. And she's got this. Oh, this is really pretty. This is blowing my ankle-less socks right off of my. Okay, let's just hold on. I did put a little too much. Okay, let's just give it a second. Yeah, I didn't read the instructions, and yes, I put it right on my piece of art. It will dry clear. It's called Duraclear, but I don't want to overwork it. I just want to let it go. Oh, gal, I'm going to have to photograph this from angles. This is why I love mixed media. Oh, I'm so done. All right, you're done. Go away. I'm just, yep. All right. Making sure there's no ponding. All right, now you need to dry, love, and just do your thing. Oh my God, this is so cool. Okay, sorry I doubt. Oh, I've got a stencil in my. Now I'm just gonna wave this around. Oh, I actually have a fan in my room, but I'm gonna wave this around. Just I don't want to varnish. You don't want to. Now I want to heat up my tape before I take it off because this album is actually quite delicate. Oh, gal, this is where we test it out. Oh, see, heat it up, girls. I gotta heat the tape. Nope, nope, don't come with it. See, heat the tape up. Remember, remember what I said about this journal? I haven't used it yet. We might be finding out why I'm not. Oh, the paper is quite delicate. Okay, so this is why I'm just going to scream while I'm doing it. I actually like the effects, the torn edges, but I just don't want to tear. Yeah, I don't want to tear into my art. It's okay. You don't need to see that it completely. So normally with my tape, I do heat it up. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. I'm just gonna, sorry. Now that really was teal. Oh yeah. See? This is always an experiment with papers. Now, I know this would be brilliant with watercolor, but I wasn't doing watercolor tonight, so that's okay. That's okay, because I can make a black border over this like anything else I do. Here we go. Just want to heat this up. So if ever you have tape that is sticky and it's the paper it gives, all you do is heat it up a little bit. See? And it'll come off. Oh, everybody breathe a sigh of relief. This is a sealer. It's called Duraclear. So quite honestly, I'm going to give this a little bit of a black border, and I did paint over my little, I love the torn edges, so I don't want to lose the torn edges part. You guys, I'm going to tear this away, and I'm going to take this away. And I've got a little, so, oh my God. I have to say, I am, this paper is watercolor paper. But I love watercolor paper, and I love the torn edges. So I'm not going to doubt myself on that part of it. I'm going to let that go. And I like to learn in front of you. The teacher is not. He's just see that gesso. See my imperfection. It's gone. I can clean that up. And I know I want to. I almost want to put the light. I don't know if this is going to be worse or better, but look at this. Okay. So I'm kind of glad I didn't do that galaxy glitter thing because I'm not much of a glitter girl, but I want to try it. I want it to be just transparent and say this is what we're doing. I will photograph this, and I'll photograph it from different angles. Hopefully you can see what happened here. Oh. I love mixed media. So the turquoise made a huge difference, and that is a sealer So we're done, kaput. It's over at 6:42. I'm sorry I went over. Okay, let's recap. The painted shoes class is on Tuesday if you want to join us. My in-person retreat is in November. I will be in Oklahoma at Painting Palooza in October. And don't forget, we're having an art party weekend on August 7th and 8th with a few of my most amazing artist friends. And then I'll try to be good and list the supplies I used with this. And then this is brand new, this iridescent varnish. I'm glad I didn't go with the violet. The glitter would have been interesting. If you guys remind me, I'll do that in the future. It's just, I'm not much of a glitter person, and then we were talking about it, and then it was there. So if there's anything else, I will take a photo of all this. Don't worry. The replay of this is available on my Facebook page. Yes, I have a lot of energy, to be real. If you would like to be part of your artful journey, I can give that wait list email out in my Facebook page tomorrow. But this is my life. This is what I do, and I thank you for sharing it with me. This was your edition of Mixed Media Wednesday. Normally the demos are about a half an hour to 45 minutes, but we just like to deep dive, and I used all new stuff. Had never used it. Haven't even cracked the plastic off of it. This is proof you can create and let it go in an hour, and it's just a piece of paper. Thank you guys. I will see you all next Wednesday. Your Artful Journey members, my tribe, we meet on Friday morning at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 11 Eastern Standard Time. Hi, Nadine. Well, let's catch up soon. And glad I was here. Turned out beautiful. I'm glad you were here too, Cheryl. I'm sure if you weren't here, it wouldn't have turned out as nice. Yeah, it's not. I miss you too, Nadine. I miss everything about what we used to do. But, all right. Thank you. Barbara, I'll talk about the book after I give it a few pages. It really took to the tape. So give me a couple of pages. It was sent to me to play with, and I really put it through the rolls tonight. And it is beautiful. It's a beautiful book. So I'll share that once I decide if I like it. I do like it so far. Thank you so much. Wendy says, I missed it. I will watch it later. Oh, let's just rewind. You guys, I will see you all. I'll see my tribe on Friday morning, and I'll see you all next Wednesday. Have a wonderful night. This video does go to my YouTube channel. You can watch all that content for free. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I'll talk to you all soon.